Good evening, everybody. I hope you're well, and yeah, it's Monday. It's our hangout time once again. Flies round so quick. I hope you've all had a great weekend, and hope you've got hobbying done, managed to chill out with family, and yeah, everything is great. And as you can tell, I'm prepared as always. It's coming up that Brandog subscribed, but I know that was a couple of weeks ago. So for some reason that's played up. But we got a little zombie on the screen already. Uh, Proper through. So yeah, back to how we are. Hope you're great. So this stream, basically I'll give you a quick update on the Grot Tanks that I've been kitbashing. I've made quite a lot of progress with them, and I've not documented it as much as I would have wanted to, photos and stuff, so that I could get a video out like I did with the Bad Moon Flyer. But I should be able to get something done, or it'll basically skip a stage from the tank to where it's been kit bashed up. But it's what it is. What it isn't. You get that excited and cracking on with it, and you forget to document things. So we'll do an update on them. Then we'll have a quick look through on the Warhammer community page, see what's there from the weekend. If any of you guys have missed out, and see if they've popped anything on from tonight. Because normally they chuck something out about 6 o'clock. So yeah. So apart from that, and then we'll jump on to the mech gun that I managed to acquire at the weekend. Thank you for the tip, Methos. I think I've seen him pop in the chat already, but we'll go through there in a second. I've got one, so I only need another one now. Yeah, I'll go through about stuff that happened at the weekend, which was really, really good. Had a great time. But first of all, we'll have a quick look at the chat. If it lets me scroll up. There we go. So coming in first with a shotgun. He's literally not coming in first with a shotgun. He said shotgun. It's Hobby Corner Kev. Great to have you here, dude. Bit gutted that you're not streaming on a Monday now, but we all understand. So hopefully you're back again soon. But at least you're there on a Friday, so take with one hand but give with the other, isn't it? Coming in next, we've got Lupus Carnis with his usual lurk mode engaged. Hope you're well, dude. We've got Mr. Robert Evans, Mr. Superfly, popping in all the way from the US of A. Thank you for joining us, dude. We've got Dave Wolfenstone. I need to have a chat with you at some point, either tonight or some other time during the week, dude. Just a couple of ideas, but I'll hit you up anyhow. We've got Methos coming in, Mr. Frost and Fist himself, with a "What's up, beautiful people?" Great show on Saturday. Shame you weren't there, really, because you were stuck at work, weren't you? But I was listening to the show. Normally would be coffee in the morning, but I was driving and had it playing through the car stereo. But more on that in a minute. Just double check. That's everybody. And we've got Gina Doherty. Doherty. First one or second one, let us know, Gina. I don't want to butcher your name, sorry. But thank you for joining us. Even Ravens Rookies. Hey, there's a good name. That's a good one, that. I might have to pinch that one, Gina. Yeah, it rolls off the tongue nicely, doesn't it? But it's great to see you all in the chat. We'll say hi as everyone else is popping in. But yeah, it's great. It's great to see you all chatting away and stuff like that. So let us know if you're working along with anything, or like Lupus if you're just lurking away, or if you're just chilling. Yeah, just let us know what you're up to tonight. Obviously, you can see what I'm up to. I feel like I have a head cold in COVID. Oh dear. Hopefully it's not too bad, Gina. And then we've just got Ash popping in at the end there. Good evening, Ash. Hope you've had a nice day at work, dude. You're probably cooking again as usual, aren't you? Cooking away while you're watching the show. But yeah, as promised, we'll quickly jump over and have a look at this. So, from tonight and over the weekend, what's going on the community page. So last week there was the animation come out just over here on the side of the Space Marine getting suited up. It was so cool. I absolutely loved it. It was proper grim, dark and gritty, and the sound effects, and it was just absolutely awesome. They've not said if it's you know if it's leading to an animation series or anything like that, or if it's just a one-off. So it's definitely something that we'll have to keep an eye out on. But it was really, really good to see what they can do now. And today, so you got the Dragon Emperor. I believe it's Lord of the Rings. I've not had a look yet, so I'm literally going in blind with you guys. Looking like it because you've got the Elvish, or is it Sanskrit writing on the sides? Oh yeah, Middle Earth. So it's like, oh, I was right. I got something right today anyway. So you got the Emperor of Ruin. I hope I'm saying that right. Probably butchered that as well. He's there on his little throne, being carried by these dudes. Pretty cool looking model actually. Leaves open for quite a lot of kit bashing, probably into AOS as well. You could, but yeah, it's something different, isn't it? And the armor does look pretty cool on those. So just a quick idea, because I was going to do a little tow force, only a small like 500 point force, because I was toying with the idea of a tow kill team, but doing it as samurai. And seeing all this, it's like very Japanese like, so that could be a good idea for a little centerpiece kit bash. Thinking about it, that could that has potential, shall we say, as one of the dudes. Like the mask's very samurai as well, isn't it? Yeah, so that was all that bit. Sorry, I got so distracted for a second then. Let's just pop back. So you got some Imperial Aeronautica. Some new ships coming to there if anyone plays that. So you got the Hemlock Ray Fighters. Pretty awesome looking, aren't they? Yeah, the stat on them. I haven't a clue because I don't, like I said, I don't play this. I just about play 40k. So obviously there's two different variants by the looks of it. So you got those ones. Them. Let's have a look what else we've got. Well, this week, I don't know if the Exodite is on this week because obviously it was late, a full week late last week. You got Battle Report and the Vault. battle scrolls. Let's have a quick look. We become predator or prey in the latest Warhammer Age of Sigmar update. So any of you that play AOS, there's an update on the scrolls. Those are the ones that Kev's painting at the moment. The big boy. It's swishy swirlies for Wendy. And you can download it anyhow. Assuming it's free, or you must have the app. I'm not sure. I'll have another look at that after. So Sunday's stuff that come out, pre-orders. So there's 2 pre-order boxes coming out, 2 patrol boxes. We won't press play because I'll get, well, I can't get demonetized because I'm not monetized in first place. So you got a combat patrol for the Thousand Suns, which, you know, you're getting your Terminators, and then a lot of these, where was it? So you're getting 5 Scarab Occult Terminators, which are these dudes. God, I'm going to butcher this name. Tzangors. Oh, that's right. There's 20 of them, so there's not a lot of Space Marines in this. It's all like little demon things. So, just wondering if that's because you've got new Chaos coming out soon. But if they did, and I was going Chaos, Thousand Suns is one of the ones that I was looking at, just because I like, one, the colour, and like the Egyptian style on them. It's pretty cool. And then the other one, you've got the Grey Knights. So your Castlon Crow, which is a pretty badass looking Grey Knight. It's it really. And I know he has this special black sword. Yeah, the Black Blade of Antwer. It's apparently some cursed sword. There's the dude. What's he called? Infernal Master. From the Thousand Suns. That's pretty awesome looking, isn't it? Really. There's more switchy stuff there as well. It's a bit like the Night Haunt. So, not them again. So, also from the Black Library, we've got the Dark Imperium book coming back out. I don't think it ever went away, really, did it? And Katachan Devil, and that's coming out on audio as well. I believe for the first time. And they go on an offence against the Orcs, so I'm fighting my boys now. And some new audio books, The Traitor General and The Ashes of Prospero. So there's even more coming out. Last week I did manage to get my... I didn't mean to go on that. Close that off. Onto... got my new Gazgul Thracker book, which I'll be listening to this week. Really looking forward to getting into that one. Yeah, and then ended up with a lot more Orc stuff this weekend as well. I'll just quickly catch up with you guys in the chat. Still drinking beer, off to the shop, and then I'm all yours. I've got an Agrax Agaton or whatever his name is coming tomorrow to build my KFC entry. Nice. I'm hoping to get my Grot Tanks done by then, because I believe it was a kit bash. So I'm going to use my Grot Tanks for that one. There's only one Chaos God, and that's Corn Bloody Bird Wannabe Zinch Wussies. No, Dave, calm down. Let's get some of my coffee. Strike 2 is up now. And you pronounced it perfectly. Oh, did I? Oh, I got something right. Hey, that's 2 now. 2 in 1 stream. Check me out. So quick update. As some of you probably knew, on Saturday, I went and met up with the one and only Wargamer Spud, the absolute legend. And yeah, we went and got a bite to eat for breakfast. We nipped over to Murfield. I traded in some Necrons. The what's it called? The Throne that I built the other week for Age of Sigmar. The one with the vampire witches on. Traded that in, and a couple of books that I had lying around. Traded that in, got quite a good deal on that, and come away with more models, as you do. And then we went and got... Where did we go from there? Oh, we went and grabbed a coffee, and then made our way over to Elysium Wargaming, over at Pontefract, and had my first game of Orcs in 40k against Spud's Crimson Fists. We didn't bother doing it like with objectives and stuff like that. It was just an all-out kill each other, and the Orcs won. Hey, I'm retiring. 1-0 victory. I'm undefeated with my Orcs. It was absolutely awesome. Obviously, Spud was trying to teach me, and I was just trying to wipe him. So, but it was a great day. It was a win-win for me anyway, even if I got battered on the table off Spud's Crimson Face, because I got to play a game with Spud. So hopefully we're going to try and get it a bit, at least like once a month or something like that. Travel over and get a couple of games in and stuff like that. But smaller forces and get 2 or 3 games in possibly in a day. But yeah, so keep an eye out for that. We did spend the whole day and took about 5 pictures. So we were just enjoying ourselves that much. It was a really good day. So update on, I come away with another mech. Having a quick look up. The shock attack gun, where he fires the mad little grots through a gun. I've got a shaman that I'm going to use as a weird boy. What else did I get? Just trying to remember what I got. Oh, I got some looters, some of these guys. More orcs. So I got some of these. The range on these and the shooting that they do, absolutely ridiculous. Picked them up from Murfield, so they'll get painted up. And I've got another 10 boys, just to go in my army, just build that horde up. And also come away with about 4 or 5 bags just of pure orc bits, which have come in really handy. Well, and the mech gun, which is magnetized. He says and then drops it, just so I can swap all the different guns out. And we're going to be starting painting that tonight anyway. Hopefully, with my camera just a little bit higher at the moment, what I'm going to do is just flip down. Yeah, man, Grot Tanks count for KFC. I'm choosing Agrak. KFC and Agrak, so right, got you. Use his title, that is Mr. 40k. Get it right, Rook. Yeah, so I'll just quickly flick over. So, you keen-eyed ones will probably see I've got 4 Grot Tanks. I got the Toon tanks from Amazon. For those of you who haven't seen, I did put some pictures up on the Discord. So they've been kitbashed up a little bit more now. Move this light just so you can see it a little bit better. Oh, we've got Essex popping in. Good evening, dude. Ironic you should pop in just so I'm showing off how far I've got with my kitbashing my Grot Tanks. So we've got bloody light. Let's do my head in. Move that up. That's a bit better. So we've got one Grot Tank with his big tow gun on the front. Just a couple of bits. There's just a couple of more bits to go on. So that's one. And the second one, we've gone and broke it. I'm not. It does clip on and off just for ease when I'm painting after. He says, "Come on, clip back on." There we go. And then the second one, so we've got the arm off a dread on, and just some bits with a cannon coming out the front, twin lads on the top, a couple of rockets. There's just a couple of more bits to go on to that one. And then my favourite one that I've done so far. Took the turret off the Panzer 5 or Panzer 4, and it looks more like an anti-air gun now. I absolutely love it. It's just batshit crazy. So you got a big Necron. I believe it's off the Doom Scythe. There, we've got a third-party engine sticking out the back. Just there, cut in. So all the gubbins is going in, so it looks proper. And then he's got a little crow's nest with targeting head coming off the side as well. But yeah, that's as far as I've got with those. The last one I've got left is I've started pulling bits apart just to get ready, is the Tiger one. So that's the last one that's going to be done, and then I can start getting them all painted up, and hopefully get them done by the end of the month, ready for Kev's KFC challenge. No, it's not actually for a KFC, it's Kev's friendly challenge or something like that. I believe Dave will let us know what it's technically called. Well, apart from having bloody COVID, oh, I'm sorry, Essex. It's absolutely kicks you in the arse, doesn't it? Hopefully you've not got it too bad, dude. Gino, they look brilliant, Raven. Thank you very much. I've absolute blast just chucking bits of orc stuff at them and see how they come out. It's quite refreshing doing orcs. I'm sorry if you're tuning in and I'm just bombarding with orcs every week, but I'm just having such a laugh doing it. Actually, and while we're on the subject, next week I did actually pick something else up from Murfield. So next week on Monday's show, we're going to be building. So I haven't forgot about my Raven Guard. We're going to be building a Stormhawk, purely because I want whatever guns I don't use, I'm going to use on the Tiger. So for my Grot Tank, so it kills two birds with one stone. I get some more weapons, but then I get this for my Raven Guard, and hopefully I get back into the swing with my Raven Guard and get a bit more of them done. Get some of them on stream as well. What's that? KFC was my idea. Kev's fantastic challenge. Right, that's it. I weren't sure if it was fantastic or fabulous. You never know with Kev, do you? You're going to get them tanks entered into the 40k Orc Community Challenge build this month. Yeah, I can do. Is it? See, I joined the Discord on the 40k Orc Community. I believe they're on Facebook as well, so I'm probably going to have a look at that one as well. But what is the actual challenge for this month? Is it painting them up or just kit bashing in general Essex? That's a cool looking Dackerjet. I wish it were. I mean, it was only 20 quid as well at Murfield. There was two of them, so I grabbed one and Spud grabbed the other and quickly got out of there. But it was a little bit disappointing because they had a lot of stuff in at Murfield, and you know they buy stuff and they sell it on at lower than retail, just so you know you could trade in, swap, get some extra bits. Like I got my looters and this guy, but there were people in there, and you could tell that they was buying stuff just to chuck it straight on eBay because it was just like a complete varied amount. It weren't like you were collecting for one or two armies. There was like a Titan, a Land Raider, Orcs, Chaos, Sisters, Guard stuff, and Grot Tanks built and painted. Right, thank you very much, Ethic. I'll definitely crack on and get them done then. Hopefully do you proud in the challenge, dude. But yeah, you could tell because they was straight onto eBay checking prices and stuff like that, so it did look a little bit dodgy. Let's just get that in a bit more. They might not have been, but it's definitely what it did look like. Let's give this paint a good shake. Should have done this before stream. Let's see how far we can get now. But yeah, it's definitely worthwhile checking Murfield if you're over that way. And before I do the yellow, I just want to get the rest of this metal done. Or check them out on Facebook. They are on Facebook, and you can order online, get them shipped out. But Elysium Wargaming had a second-hand bit as well that they sell on over at Pontefract. That place was freaking awesome. I mean, there was a big tournament going on the day, which was a Lord of the Rings, sorry. And it was a 2-day event, and me and Spud managed to swindle a table to ourselves for our game, just out the way up at the back, and you know people were cutting through for toilets and stuff like that, and the amount of people that stopped and seen my Bad Moon flyer and had commented on it, it was really nice. But another thing, if you're over that way, definitely check them out. They had a lot of good stock in there, and from what I could tell, they do. I'm sure he has someone like commission paint stuff, and then they sell it on. They're super friendly as well there as well. That bit's loose. I think it's where I caught it earlier. So if this falls off now, I'll just have to super glue it back on. Catch up with you guys. Murfield on Facebook, and they ship. Be right back. Yeah, I don't know if they ship to America though, Rob. Be pretty cool if they did, but you know, it might be a bit pricey. Sneaky backroom tactics, yeah. It were both sneaky backroom tactics. Playing against Spud Space Marines. They literally had like vehicles and long shooters on one side, couple of Grot Tanks on the other. I just used them as they were, just because I wanted to get a game with them. And then like Gazgul and the majority of my boys through the middle. And then just like come round in a pincer movement. So like Spud was basically in the middle. My flyer took his big tank out, which blew up and did a hell of a lot of damage, which was good. And then yeah, so basically like just nice little tactical pincer movement. Like cornered him and then just whipped away at him. But no doubt he'll be out for revenge when we play next time, and I can't wait. It was such a good laugh. Just just being stupid playing orcs. You don't have to be serious. Oh, I'll get myself a nice little sheet and some post-it notes just so I remember a lot of the stuff. Just so you're not, forever flicking backwards and forwards through the codex. But then, like for my Grot Tanks, I had to get a screenshot off online because they're not in the codex. Wish I lived a bit closer to Murfield. Like I said, Essex, they do ship, dude. I don't know what they charge shipping, but it's something definitely keep an eye out on. There wasn't a great deal of orc stuff there. I mean, managed to get the looters. They seem to play really well. For my bad moons, it's obviously the shooty, and the range on them was ridiculous. And I just managed to get really good rolls as well. And then let's have a quick look. I'll just grab. So I got the shock attack, dude. Managed to pick this guy up. Already painted as well. This one wasn't from Murfield. This one was from Elysium. So I just want to touch the crevices of the skin up, and that's pretty much it, and do his eyes. But I finally got one of these guys, which I was after anyway. I don't know if they're any good or not. And then I've got my weird boy, and all I'm going to do with that guy is change his cloak out so it's yellow for bad moons. He's got a little landmine strapped to him, absolutely ridiculous. Or yeah, get that, and I might even get a bad moon symbol off the top, or a small one stuck down here, which coincidentally I learned how to do even better. I believe it was today. The Essex boys dropped a video sneakily out of nowhere. But definitely go check that out if you're doing orcs, or if you're just kit bashing stuff. It works perfectly for quite a lot of things. He dropped a video doing the orc glyphs, how he does his, and using his plastic card, which I'm struggling to find anywhere near me that does this bloody plastic card. I might have to get some from work, from Amazon. I believe it is it the 1.5 mil plastic card. I might have got the dimensions wrong, but it's definitely plastic card. But yeah, definitely go check that out. Drop a like on it as well, guys. It's awesome. The amount of effort that Essex puts into his videos, his little intros just crack me up. With the mech, in Mel's mech shop, it's absolutely crazy. definitely go check it out and drop a like on it, please, guys. And if you're feeling really generous, you can drop a like here, or even a subscribe if you really want. But no pressure or anything. I think that could be it for the gold. We'll get this gold as well. Because Bad Moons like gold, don't they? Because they is the richest. And the shootiest. And the bestest. I just made up a new 2K Goth art list. It was supposed to be... I was supposed to be testing it out this week. Oh, dude. Yeah, probably just have to test it out playing with little ones then, wouldn't you? But I'm presuming that's like where you had the Death Dread, and you was doing your goth symbols and that for that, weren't you? Oh, they're looking forward. Are you going to be doing a video of it as well, Essex, or are you just testing them out? The range, sell it, Raven. Cheers, Gina. I know you're doing orcs as well, so I know you'll be wanting them. Oh well, I'm not playing games. I might be at the get all the train finished on my bench. Nice. Well, you know, pros and cons, isn't it? Too kind, sir. Honestly, dude, credit where credit's due. It's absolutely freaking awesome. And watching a lot of your stuff really helps me. So I always try and got the wrong one there. Try and shout out where possible, like where ideas have come from or little tips and stuff like that. I always try and shout other people out. Where's my black gone? Trying to find my black contrast now. There it is. Hiding behind my looters. Don't know about the bestest, you silly git. Gosser the strongest and the crumpiest. Yeah, but we is the richest and the shootiest, which makes us the bestest. I got to try and get used to all this orc talk. It's a bit comical. I'm supposed to be filming a couple of bat reps soon versus the other war bosses. Ooh, that's nice. I actually did find, is it the war bosses of the Apocalypse? I believe it's that one, Essex, isn't it? I did find them the other day after watching a couple of year old videos back. Like 6+ Steve and all them. Oh, I've got a lot of catching up to do with orc stuff that I want to get done. It's definitely something I need to keep an eye out for. But it's awesome if you're doing some battle reps and that. Give me a couple of ideas how certain things work and that. Because I know like certain not factions, but like the Beast Boys work better for certain clans than others. I took my commandos and I really didn't get to use them that much. I don't even think I got to shoot with them, to tell the truth. Which is awful, isn't it? but because like a lot of the stats from wasn't in the codex from what I could find, so it's like a lot of messing about how to use the app quite a bit. But yeah, definitely keep an eye out for them bat reps. Keep me going while I'm at work or on my days off when I'm kit bashing. Well, I definitely need to start posting a bit more in the Orc Discord. It's a bit intimidating, really, because like it's a bit like when you first come into the hobby on any sort of thing, and you find a Discord and stuff, and you want to share some stuff, but you see some of the like the kit bashing that people have done, and it's that epic. You know, you're terrified to share your own work. Not terrified. It's probably a bit strong, but it's a bit intimidating when you see how awesome some of the stuff is. Um, but I definitely need to start sharing a bit more, which I am going to do. And I'm painting away, and I've even forgot. I'm enjoying myself that much and just chatting away with you guys. I've actually forgot to put music on. Um, do you guys prefer it like this with no music and just chatting away, or do you prefer it with a little bit of music on just to break it up that bit? Well, that's the tyres done. Battle scribe. I don't catch up. Always takes me by surprise when chatting away with you lot. You talk away, like get a couple of sentences out, and then it's like bang. Um, so bestest, yeah, read that bit, and we got Frandog. I don't know if I don't think I've seen you sneak in, dude. Um, well, welcome. Thank you for joining us, dude. Your Blood Bowl playthrough video is great. I don't even play it. Love watching it. Yeah. I've got a Blood Bowl team. I've played one game of Blood Bowl, and I think at least once a month I've gone and watched his Blood Bowl video with his stadium. It's just absolutely ridiculous. Um, Dave is finally home. Bastard Scribe is the way, my brother. Yeah, I've got the 40k one, so I'm going to do that a bit more. Commandos are so good if you go first. Yeah, so like where I'm still learning, I weren't too sure um, because they all have different weapons, isn't it? So you got to find each one when you're shooting. I need to join some more discords. Yeah, I could sort you out with that, Dave. I'll get you on some of the other ones. And we got Mark from Tabletop Ready Minis. Not spoke to you for a while, dude. Oh, welcome, welcome. The voice chat is always pretty active, always worth popping in whilst you're hobbying. Definitely need to start doing a bit more of that. Essex, I'm not having any luck finding your channel. It's Essex Boys, Rob. If you're having trouble and you've not found it, I'll share a link for you. Or if Mifos, I know I've still got you on as a mod on here. If you could drop a link for Essex his YouTube channel, just for Rob or anybody else who's not got him wants to check out some orky greatness, that'd be very much Appreciated, brother. Um, my quest for the elixir was triumphant. Now I feast in the honour of the dead. Dave's got his beer, everyone. He'll be getting mushy afterwards. Um, is there a fist and fist Discord me Foss? There is. Dave. Oh yeah, I'll sort you out, dude. Don't worry about that. The Z was throwing me. Yeah, it's because it's orcs, it's boys. Oh, right, let's crack back on so we'll get some of this yellow down. Get this all bad mooned up. I've got roughly about half an hour left. I did want to catch the back end of the football. Sorry, flipping messages coming through on phone and I forgot to mute it. So he was pinging away. Hopefully it didn't pick up too much on the mic. Subbed, nice one, Rob. I didn't know Frost and Fist had a deep. Yeah, I only found out the other week. Essex. Proper, really good stuff on there, and you've got people like name's gone. I've seen them in the chat once or twice over the past couple of weeks. Who does orc stuff, and the name's gone out of my head. It'll come to me in a minute. There's quite a few people on there doing orc stuff, and I know Freak is doing Bad Moons as well now, Essex. That brush is a bit too battered. That's the one I was using the other week. Stipple painting, and I've killed it. So, what we're thinking. Let's get straight in there, innit? I'll get the top and whip down. Just come in, stipple away like we always do. So obviously it's going to take a few coats anyway. Just build this up. It's not right up to the edges as normal as well. Essex, I'll sub after the fill's finished. Yeah, honestly, I shall really enjoy Essex's channel as well, dude. There's some absolute awesome stuff on there. Yes, my capital G's. How's everyone doing? Here he is. Here he is. It's Miss Spud. How you doing, dude? Pedro recovered yet? Was just reminiscing at the beginning of the show from Phil and Spud's awesome day out. It's so emotional. But I hope you're well, dude. You've had a nice driving lesson tonight. I hope you're having a great start to the week, pal. I don't. Free to join us on the Frost and Fish Discord. Yeah, there we go, guys. There's the Discord for the Frost and Fish if you want to join it. Cheers, Meatball. That's enough hijacking of the stream. Sorry, I came here to support, not to. Hey, dude, honestly, credit where credit's due. It's all about the community here, dude. And I know people just pop in because they like the show or they just want to come in and talk. That's all good, and I honestly don't mind giving credit where it's due. So don't feel like you're coming here and I'm doing it just because you're here. I do shout out quite a few people. Like I'm always shouting out Kev and Mephos and you know people like that, trying to get. I know my channel's only got a very small following, but I like our little family that we've got here. And you know, if people are after better content than mine, but like-minded people, I try and steer them towards them channels as well, dude. So don't feel like I'm, you know, just like I said, like doing it just because you're here. I have shouted you out quite a few times, like how I'm using this certain yellow for my orcs. I got the idea, but you told me in one of the streams, so and I've always said that. Spud Mr. 40k. Tell you what, I've been loving getting back into orcs again. It's honestly, Dave, it is so refreshing from doing Space Marines or you know like Night Haunt and stuff like that. Is which what I've done. I think I got into orcs through AOS, and then it was like, oh, new year, new army. I'll do orcs in 40k, and honestly, I've not looked back, and it's just absolutely crazy the possibilities, and you know, each one's got its own different character. Not no two are the same. So you know, enjoy the ride, dude. That's it. Just, the Royal OG Wargaming Viking in the house. He is. He's the OG Wargaming Viking. He's also vegan. And he might not tell you, but he goes to the gym as well. So lovely to see everyone here and the humble hellos. No worries, Clint. It's not self-promotion. Yeah, exactly what I said. Exactly what I said, Mephos. Orcs equals life. Grease skins forever. It is. Families for life, not just for 2k subs. I heard up. Dave's in Mephos apparently. Well, we'll leave that. We'll leave that there. You've got a great little community here, proper hobbyists. It's just like-minded people, dude, that just want to, you know, have a chat, have a laugh, and I absolutely love it. Has Glasgow recovered? Well, yeah. Touche, Spud. Touche. Pedro and Glasgow, yeah. Well, it can have, you know, a rematch next month, dude. I think it was it next month. I know we were going to say we were going to get quite a few games in, weren't we? But I might not have to bring Glasgow out next time. Get some smaller forces going. Everyone's jumping on the Discord for Mephos. Get in there, guys. Oh yeah, Phil. Been 20 years since dabbled in the greenskins. I could tell from the one you did the other day that it had been a while since you'd done orcs. Purely how like dark skinned you'd done your orc. It's very much in the old style. Don't take that in a bad way. It's not a criticism. It's you know I can tell that that's how you'd done them before in the past. Uh, and everyone's got their own way of doing orc skin, haven't they? Because I mean, mine are quite bright and pale, and some people's are more towards the pinky reddy, or you can see veins and stuff like Spud's green skin is just absolutely beautiful. I know everyone went mad for it when he come out with it. But everyone's got their own way of doing orc skin, and no way is wrong because it's green, so that's all that matters. It's criminal that you're now in the thousands. I think it's supposed to say not in the thousands. Honestly, me boss, I don't think there's going to be. I'm humbled that there's 77 people out there that have subbed to me. You know, and for the amount of people that I've got subbed, the ratio that people that tune in on a regular basis is absolutely staggering. You know, it's a constant number. It's I don't have to do any little gimmicks or anything like that to try and draw people in, um, which is nice because I want people, to come in and you start of the week, chill, have a chat with friends and hang out, and that's why we do the little hangouts on Discord through Chilling War Games as well. I know it can be quite bad because there's a lot of Discords as well now. I think I'm on about 4 or 5 now, and there's always some others popping up as well. And it can take you a good 10-15 minutes just to say morning in them all, you know what I mean? Thank you, fam. You missed the comma. It's a party, yeah. The Ravens Rook invasion on the American Discord. We've come back for our tea, Ethos. Come to get our tea back. It's a Boston Tea Party. Can you imagine? Where's the link? Where is the link for the Frost and Fists? Sexy Fists. Yeah, Dark Boys for life. Yeah, see, everyone has their own version and no version is wrong, dude. Mine are blue. My snotlings are blue. They ain't grots. Just of course. Oh, chat skip. It's going off. The Xenos that are orcs are plant-based, and plants come in all hues, but they all die from bolter shells. Yeah, but then they just come back, Lupus, stronger and better than before. And the hangouts are Spud hanging out in his pants in bed. Yeah, either that or he's normally, I'm taking this into the shower, and he disappears. Serious, your live show is 10 times better than mine. Honestly, it's not. I love the intro on yours, dude. And it's like a throwback to like the old Saturday Night Live coming in. And a bit like the wrestling commentary. I absolutely love it. I wanted to get folk into yours yesterday, but they'd already started on the TH. Yeah, I did share it, dude. But I was getting ready to wind down and chill out anyway, because I've been kit bashing for a couple of hours and was getting tired, so I just wanted to chill with missus and watch a film. So there's no worries. I did have Rob with me as well. Ideally, we should have jumped onto the Kev one, but Not a problem at all, dude. Yeah, I stole this Yorkshire biscuit tea for Squirtle's taking it back. I'll fight you for it, me boss. um, Lined up. Two players kicking off now for the greater good. No. um, oh my god. I just sit here listening to you like chatting away and get nothing done. I would blown up my land raid and killing spuds. I did say about that, where it blew up. One blew up and it killed or damaged a lot. Even damaged Pedro, didn't it? But then the other one didn't blow up. Everyone knows tea is served sweet and over ice. No, 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 no. Gotta get some painting. I've caught up now, so I just every couple of seconds just pop my head up and double check I'm not missing anything. Um, Absolutely flipping crazy, you lot. I won't change it for world. So hopefully we're going to get another game in very soon. I'm going to try and do like a smaller list, probably like a 500 point list. I think Spud, by the time I drove home from Spud's, dropping Spud off on Saturday, I think he'd already got a list together of what he wanted to do for the next game. So hopefully we're not going to leave it too long. We can get some more games in. Might even try. I don't know if Spud probably be up for it. Either streaming or, at least getting a couple of pictures in. Just like a rolling update on the Discord. Like, oh, turn one, this has happened. Turn two, this has happened. So on and so on. But like I said, we were just having that much fun. Plus, I was learning anyway. Wounds for Pedro. I was surprised. I still couldn't believe it was only 6 wounds on Pedro. Oh, he got took out, Essex. Don't worry about that. My Big Mex took him out. But the absolute stir of the show was my Death Dread. I've only got one Death Dread, and it just charged in and started kicking the living crap out of your lamb, not a lamb raid, one of his tanks anyway, and it was taking a few out, and then it was Spud's turn, and it was just stood there taking everything, and it like he ended up using virtually his whole army to try and shoot at it for take it out, and it was just stood there taking it on, basically sticking a finger up at him. So I think definitely need at least one or two more Death Dreads. I'll have to double check the points value, but I'm sure it's always best to take a couple of Dreads. I always think of Pedro from Peppa Pig. Trust you, Dave. At least some have a streaming area for us to use next time. There we go. It's happening, Spud. Spud's Revenge is going to be live streamed. And you can see how much of a noob I am. Because I know naff all. But I honestly learned so much thanks to Spud, though. Like just playing, it's down to working out like, right, he's toughness 5, I'm toughness. Well, I'm toughness 5, he's toughness 4. Right, what do you need to be rolling and stuff like that? I learned so much off Spud that day, it's unreal. I appreciate it immensely. It's so good. Um, could do a live stream like Spud and Pickled Head. That would be cool. Yeah, definitely. We're gonna get it done. Well, I'm presuming Spud's up for it. I'm definitely up for it. Starting to take shape nicely. This now, even just after one coat. Obviously, it's going to take a good 3 or 4 coats over the next couple of days. Just to build this yellow up. Pedro is his daddy. Yeah, it wouldn't, would it? It just stood there taking absolutely everything you threw at it. I think it was a case of it being one absolute tough SOB and just really good or lucky dice rolls. Normally, when I play or I've played in the past on all the different like Blood Bowl and Age of Sigmar and stuff with me orcs. Um, Even the one time I played um, Kill Team, my dice rolling is absolutely shocking. Um, but unfortunately for Spud, the one game we play and my dice rolling was absolutely brilliant. Even managed to pull off some invuln saves as like 6 up from my pain boy or pain boss. Managed to get a couple of the 6 up saves from him, which come in clutch a couple of times. The first few games can be pretty daunting if you don't have a decent person helping you learn, like Spud. That's it. Because there's not that many people near me that play 40k. Um, Learning's been quite difficult, like just watching a couple of back reps and stuff like that. But if you're not playing, um, in person, because I'm one of them types of people where I'll learn a lot easier by doing it than sitting there reading it from a book. Um, oh, sorry, just gulping on my coffee. But it's like little tips, like I was doing stuff and like Spud was saying, right, take that back. You shouldn't have done that. You should be doing it like this. And I was like, well, no, leave it because it's the only way I'm going to learn. That, oh, you shouldn't have done that. Oh, I wouldn't have done that. I wouldn't put him there. you know. But at the end of the day, it's the best way to learn, isn't it? And when you've got someone giving you little tips and stuff like that, you take it in a lot more. Or at least I'd like to think so anyway. Oh, and I didn't mention as well, all this talking about me eating spud and everything, and I didn't mention it. I got to meet the absolute legend that is little Mister Chase McGee, that absolute superstar pug. Is an absolute darling. It's soft as anything. Oh, and he's so special. And I didn't even get a picture with little Chase, so starting to come along nicely now. Blocking a lot of this colouring now helps you see it a lot more, what it's going to look like. I've not had a proper game for about 20 years, other than with my daughter. Being a hermit has some disadvantages. Yeah, it does. Literally, I've had one really big game of 40k against Pickle when I did my Raven Guard against Necrons, and I got absolutely spanked. And then obviously I've had my game against Spud. I've had a couple. I did a little campaign at my local store, but it was literally like, oh, you've got 50 power, and that was it. And it was like you were playing against people that really knew what they were doing. So like, if you turned up, you didn't know what you were doing. You were clearly at a disadvantage, and it weren't really for learning. It was more for like established people playing. And I can see that being, in one way, a bad thing, because if that was your first experience of playing 40k and you got absolutely spanked, a lot of people I think could get turned off by it. Exactly how the early conversations with Freak used to go. This is a little bit, if I misplay this will be better for you, I want to take that back. No, it's the other way, I'll learn. Yeah, exactly. You learn by your mistakes, don't you? Oh, oh yeah, you just reminded me by saying about Freak as well. When I saw your show, and you were saying about getting like a UK friendly one on again eventually. And you said like obviously you want me to jump on with you, but I'm definitely 100% more than willing to do something with you guys if, if you're up for it. It'd be, an absolute honour to work with you two, or whatever you've got planned. Played 5 games, nothing over 500 points. 4 were with a close friend. Those were very valuable. Yeah, exactly. Spud needs to paint his army out. Yeah, we did field quite a lot of unpainted. So we've got quite a long way to go. Haha, well, your stream has done the job. Got me out in the mech shop painting up some terrain. Nice one, Essex. Look forward to seeing some pictures, dude. It's always awesome seeing your work. How are we doing for time? Well, it's going to be nearly time for wrapping up anyhow soon, unfortunately, guys. Sketch up to build a table and have you all round. That's the trouble as well, isn't it? Having the space a lot of the time, depending on like the size of the game that you're playing. I've never played, and being honest, it looks overwhelmingly complicated. Plus, none of my mates play. Would like to try it though. You definitely should try it, Frandog, dude. I couldn't recommend it enough. Um, I was a bit like yourself. It's like when I did the hobby as a kid, it was purely for painting. I never played, and then coming back into it just over a couple of years now, and yeah, as much as painting, just the building and bit of kit bashing and painting them up is one side of the hobby. The playing side, as daunting as it seems at first, is a whole other beast. It does open your eyes up to a lot, but it is so rewarding actually playing the game with the stuff you painted and built. Um, I'm sure you'd be able to find someone nearby that you know, or become friends through the hobby that you can play with. That's always good as well. Just catch up. It's gone mad again. Where are you based? We'll have to have a green skin showdown one day. I'm definitely up for that one day once I get a bit better, Essex. Like I said, I've only played one game with my Orcs, but I'm based up in Bolton, so I know obviously with your name it's Essex. It's a bit of a trek, but I'd love to like sort a day out sometime. Hopefully, we should be able to sort something out at some sort of little convention or something like that going, or one of the meetups. That'd be awesome. Definitely up for that, dude. That would be amazing. I'll have to try and see when me and Freak can get on during a Saturday. Yeah, definitely, dude. Let's do it. If you were close with Pandora, happy. We are 40k. We are. Check us out. You're for me working on my test scheme for my custodies and based on captain power and soldiers of future. Ooh, prepare to power on. Friend, you work from home. You could up north with us. Yeah, leave the south. I'm sure Frandog's Essex way as well. Um, sure, there's lots of even Essex boys is Essex way as well. Frandog dude. Um, but I'm not. I'm sure if he's busy, he'd know someone that's able to play or even help you learn, dude. Sorry, I'm just pimping you out there, Essex. I used to make tables for living, work in the hobby store. Nice. Could do Phil and Essex versus Spud's Crimson Fists. I have a lot now. We could meet at Warhammer World, the Battle of Rimswell. Oh, dude, don't. Mind you'd be bringing all them bloody tanks, wouldn't you, Spud? And I couldn't bring half of my stuff because it's all kit bashed. I'd get told off in flipping Warhammer World, wouldn't I? How does it work with that as well? Does anybody know? Like, obviously, this is what stumps me because orcs obviously kit bash everything. It's in the law. But is it okay if it's as long as it's kit bashed with Warhammer products, or that you could then use it in a tournament or at Warhammer World? Or I know like third party stuff is frowned upon. Sounds awesome, but Warhammer World probably wouldn't like all that conversions. Ah, see, there we go. Yeah. I see all your orc stuff, and look, this is what the community wants. That's what we should be doing. Essex. Says me who's been doing orcs for about flipping 2-3 months. Frandog, we can meet up for sure and get some games in for sure. There you go, Frandog, dude. And Essex is such a cool dude. He's so easy to get along with. You definitely learn some stuff off him, dude. I've got a Marcos Castellanos. Hope I said your name right, dude. Thank you very much for tuning in. Not a name that I recognise, but thank you very much for jumping onto the stream, dude. Welcome, welcome. Especially with a wah. Oh shit, that's rubbish. Conversions are all good to use. Yeah, I don't know if you can use conversions at Warhammer World though. Probably something to try and have to look into. But it'd be daft really if you can't use conversions when it's you know written within their own law that they've wrote themselves. Because apart from like my Grot Tanks, everything's 40k based, like parts and stuff. Exactly. All the conversions. Catch up with you guys. Chat in Discord and sort something out. There you go, Frandog, dude. Marcos is an orc boy. Good lad. All this love is all emotional. It really is, dude. Anyone in Devon for a game? Nah, I'll grab my cup. Yeah, you're on your own there, mate. Oh, don't worry, dude. You're moving up north soon, mind you. Not north. You're becoming a wildling, aren't you? Which mech gun are you planning? Yes, I've used Kitbashers at Warhammer World. What's Devon? The mech gun, at the moment, I'm just doing it up for my Bad Moons. But it is magnetised, and I've not decided. So whilst I've got a couple of orc players in the chat, on experience, or if any of you guys have got them, experience-wise, which ones work the best? I'm not that good with the names, I'm afraid. So they're all magnetised, so I could swap them out anywhere. So we've got, is that the tractor cannon one, I believe? And I got that one. See, a lot of them, it's going to be that one. So you got the tractor cannon as one, that one. I think that's the bubble chucker. And then there's that one. So I can swap them out. I can run them as different, or you know, run them both the same. Whichever's more OP. But yeah, so we've got number one, number two. Let's move that to one side. Number three, bubble chucker, and then that one. So I haven't a clue which one I'm going to do. To answer your question, as honest, you making a grot tank for the 40? I am, dude. I am making 4 of them. I don't know if you can put 4 in. But I've already started kit bashing. I did show them off at the beginning of the show. I just quickly got one to the side. I've got 2. So I've got some Toon tanks and started with these. Just some absolute bonkers bits on them. Done one as like an anti-air, but obviously you run it as a grot tank anyway, don't you? It's just converted up. There's one its engines I got off Spud. Need to find out where he got them because they're really cool, especially for orcs. But yeah, that's what I've been working on with the grot tanks, dude. Chuck a little bit more yellow on here before I call it, so I can see it coming along that little bit more. Catch up with you guys again. Just stop it in on your way up when you move back. Yeah, he's going to be a wildling. Yeah, you're going north of the border, ain't you, Mark? Custom mega cannon. Right, is that the one that runs best, is it, Mephos, I take it? Magnetise it, Phil. It's already magnetised, dude. I got it from the shop and like pre-built, and it was already magnetised. The last one, right? Custom mega cannon. It looks like a big grot tank. Yeah, there's 4 of them, dude. But yeah, having an absolute blast of kit bashing them. Makes so much of a change than, you know, just doing the same thing over and over again. With my Raven Guard. Mind you, saying that, I think it's been about 6 months since I painted something from my Raven Guard. But next week we'll get some building done for them. So I'll get the Storm Talon paint built up on next week's stream. So no orcs next week, I'm afraid, guys. So, you know, for you guys who are for the Emperor, there's something for you guys. I do try and mix it up, but I keep forgetting myself, and my love for the green skin just keeps coming back, and then it's like, right, no, we're doing more orcs. Obviously, people must like it because they're still tuned in. It's either that or just to listen to me droning on, mispronouncing words and killing stuff with my accent. I have the week off, so hope to get some hobby done and get a game in. Nice. Missed a panel up front. How on earth did that happen? I think I was planning on doing it a different colour, to tell the truth, but sod it, it's bad moons, it's yellow. Because the teeth are going to be different colours anyway to, you know, set it out apart. Do it like that. There we go. We come for you and stay for the models. I've got to start magnetising my Necrons so they can go in my new Kitbash magnetic storage box. Nice. Yeah, you can just stick a little magnet underneath. I saw the box that you did. It's a pretty clever idea. That I need to do that with mine rather than just buy a big carry case. Just use that tub, magnetise the bottom. Spud was actually on about that at the weekend as well, so still won't count for the KFC Fran dog. Oh, but yeah, I think that's it for the. Show you where we're up to. So we've got, the silver's down. We've got some of the gold down. Got a lot of the yellow down. The first coat, first of many coats. But yeah, so definitely I'll put that on so I remember. You can see it is. Helps if it's right way up, I suppose. It's magnetised. Oh, I think it is supposed to be further up, but that's how it was already built. Like I said, I got it second hand, so that needs gluing back. It's becoming quite loose. So obviously we're going to run it with that option. Thanks for the recommendation, guys. But yeah, there, it's coming along nicely now. Get some more of this done throughout the week in some hangouts. So if you're about, just keep an eye out on the Discord. And yeah, hopefully we can hobby together again at some point this week. Ooh, let's just quickly pop back over on. Scare the living daylights out of you lot with my face. So I hope you've had a great time, guys. It's been absolutely emotional as always. It's brilliant interacting with you guys, and like to think we're building a nice little family get to get hobbying there. Family hobbying get together every Monday. Even if it is only for like an hour and a half, 2 hours. It's brilliant seeing you guys. Thank you once again. The rest of the week, I'll remember to do it this week. I didn't last week. So Wednesday, you got Josh on the Pickle Jar. If you want to go check him out, awesome live stream on Pickle Vision. Now it is. Friday, you got Kev, who should be on a Monday night as well, but for the remaining future, or until further notice, he's just on a Friday. So definitely check him out, show him some love, show him that we still care and we support him. And then Friday night into Saturday morning UK time, you got the Frost and Fish show. Definitely check them out. We need them over 1,000 subs. Definitely need them over 1,000 subs. Show them some love. They are absolutely awesome guys. And yeah, those of you that wanted some Discords and that, I'll try and get some messages sent out in a bit. I know Mythos has shared it in the chat, so if you wait a bit till it pops back up, you might be able to find it. But there's that. There's the Mythos Frost and Fist one. There's the Orc 40k one. I'm going to see if there's a Facebook one as well. But it's absolutely been emotional, guys. Hopefully you've enjoyed the show. If you have, please leave a like. It helps more than anything. Subs and the likes, it helps me so much get this channel out there and hopefully grow. Not too much more, because it's hard enough keeping up with you guys in the chat now. But yeah, I'm loving every minute of it. Thank you very, very much, and I shall catch you all next week. Thank you. Bye.